We have a goal in Quantum Savvy to one day with our horse trainers to not need to have people whose role it is to fix problem horses, and one day to not have the role for somebody to start horses under saddle, because those two things should become obsolete. We shouldn't need those things if horses are developed properly from birth. So again, it's a question of you can fix them. Through Quantum Savvy we have our step-by-step program that you go through, that as you do that you build your understanding of the language of the horse, you build your connection with your horse, you build your confidence working with horses, and the other side of that is that your horse learns to understand you and communicate their needs to you as well, so you're growing together.
A lot of people just train the horse. Now training is more like exercise, gymnastic, going to the gym to build your muscles. Building your muscles doesn't make you any smarter. A lot of people go out and train their horses physically, but then don't have any connection. We like to use a method that keeps the horse curious and keeps them connected with the people, because that's what we're in it for. We love our horses, and we wouldn't want them to just glaze over and put up with us. Everybody's got something that they need better. Myself, my students, we all have something, and if we haven't, we're not looking hard enough. So there's always something, but some of the most common things that I see that could be easily avoided is number one in the groundwork is being too quick with the tools, not using body language first. It should, and that comes into riding too. Body language first, lifting yourself up, focusing your position, getting yourself set, offering, then use your phases. Use your pressure after everything else has been put into play. And it's the same when you ride. When you ride, you need to be in rhythm with the horse. One day, if you're good at rhythm, the horse will just follow your rhythm. You won't have to use your legs, your hands. It'll just be from the way you carry yourself, you will match together like two perfect dance partners. But if you always use your hands, always use your reins, your horse and you're never going to learn to ride, and your horse is never going to learn to follow your rhythm.
Real communication with anything, whether it's with a horse or another human being, starts with listening. And I think most of us as humans are too busy telling. We want the horse to do what we want them to do, so we tell them what we want them to do, and we don't either through... I don't think people mean to not listen. I think we're just so keen for the horse to do what we want. A part of us knows that they're our possession. Even the biggest horse lovers, that's my horse. He should do what I want him to do. But we forget to listen, and communication is all about having a mutual conversation. It's about having rapport, and that can't be a one-sided thing. So the more you listen to your horse, the more feedback you get from your horse about how he feels about things, then the better communicator you can become. It's becoming a horseman. I think we talk about a horseman being a horseman, but I think very few people know what that is. You can't just have a horse. You can live with a horse for 20 years and still not be a horseman. You have to really invest yourself into learning about horses, what they need, why they do what they do. Just riding a horse every day for 6 hours a day for 20 years isn't going to make you a horseman. Being able to stay on any horse no matter what they do doesn't make you a horseman. It makes you a good rider. So it's, we need to be looking ourselves at becoming a horseman, and then any horse that you come across, you could go up there with a horse that you've never met before and still have a good partnership and a good relationship in moments. It takes moments to create that connection with any horse, but it's us that needs to be spending the time on ourselves to become better with them, understand them. I think if you were to have an example of a horseman, they'd be somebody who works with a horse on a daily basis, and the horses are all calm, they're quiet, they're happy, they're relaxed, they're willing to go out and do whatever the job is that's put in front of them. Look at the horses, and that'll tell you if the person's a horseman or not.